The story of Prophet Nuh, the Ark and the Great Flood. Among the earliest prophets sent to guide humanity was Nuh, also known as Noah. He was a man of immense faith, unwavering perseverance, and deep compassion for his people. Nuh was chosen by Allah to guide a community that had strayed far from the path of righteousness. He stood as a beacon of light in a time of darkness, embodying patience and unwavering trust in Allah's divine wisdom. His mission was not just a message, but a testament to the power of hope, endurance, and complete submission to Allah's will. Prophet Nuh was a man of wisdom and sincerity, living among a people who had abandoned the worship of Allah. They had created idols, naming them as gods, and turned their backs on the one true Creator. Allah mentions in Surah Nuh, "And we certainly sent Nuh to his people. Warn your people before there comes to them a painful punishment." Despite their disobedience, Nuh carried a heart full of compassion for his people. He was relentless in his mission to guide them back to Allah, never losing hope even as the years turned into centuries. He addressed them with clarity and patience, saying, "Indeed, I am to you a clear warner, that you should worship Allah, fear Him, and obey me." But his people were arrogant and stubborn. They mocked him, dismissed his message, and clung to their false gods. Their hearts were hardened, and their pride blinded them from seeing the truth. For 950 years, Prophet Nuh called his people to Allah. His life was a continuous effort to save them from destruction. Yet, only a small number believed in his message. Allah describes their stubbornness in the Quran. "Every time I invited them that you might forgive them, they put their fingers in their ears, covered themselves with their garments, persisted, and were arrogant with great arrogance." Despite their rejection and ridicule, Nuh persisted, driven by his love for Allah and his deep concern for his people. After centuries of rejection and witnessing the moral decay of his people, Nuh turned to Allah with a heart full of sorrow. He made a heartfelt dua, as recorded in Surah Nuh. "My Lord, do not leave upon the earth from among the disbelievers an inhabitant. Indeed, if you leave them, they will mislead your servants and not beget except wicked and ungrateful." This was not a prayer of vengeance, but a plea born from despair. Nuh realized that the continued existence of these disbelievers would only lead to further corruption and harm. When it became clear that his people would not change, Allah commanded Nuh, "Construct the ship under our observation and our inspiration, and do not address me concerning those who have wronged. Indeed, they are to be drowned." With unwavering trust in Allah, Nuh began building the ark. Imagine the faith it took to construct a massive ship on dry land, while being mocked and ridiculed by the very people he sought to save. The disbelievers jeered at him. "Does he construct it on land? If Allah is truthful, let him bring the punishment." But Nuh responded with steadfast faith, trusting in Allah's promise. His perseverance was a testament to his unwavering belief in divine guidance. When the time came, Allah instructed Nuh, "Load upon it 2 of each creature, your family, except those against whom the word has preceded, and those who have believed." The believers and pairs of every creature entered the ark. Then the heavens opened, and water gushed forth from the earth, fulfilling Allah's decree. The floodwaters rose, engulfing everything in their path. Even at this moment, Nuh called out to his son, urging him to seek safety in the ark. "O my son, come aboard with us and do not be with the disbelievers." But his son replied, "I will take refuge on a mountain to protect me from the water." Nuh warned, "There is no protector today from the decree of Allah except for whom He gives mercy." But the waves separated them, and his son was among those who drowned. After the destruction, Allah commanded the earth to swallow its water and the sky to cease. The ark came to rest on Mount Judy. Allah said, "O Nuh, disembark in security from us, and blessings upon you and upon nations from those with you." Nuh and the believers stepped onto dry land, offering gratitude for Allah's mercy and justice. The story of Prophet Nuh is a timeless reminder of patience and perseverance. Nuh endured centuries of rejection, but never wavered in his mission. Trust in Allah. His unwavering faith enabled him to fulfill Allah's commands, no matter how daunting. The consequences of arrogance, the disbelievers' stubbornness, led to their downfall. The power of faith. A small group of believers, through their trust in Allah, were saved and blessed. Dear soul, no matter the challenges you face, trust in Allah's plan. Just as He guided and protected Nuh, He will guide and protect you. Place your faith in Him, and you will find peace, even in the storms of life.